Social Studies Class 6th. From gathering food to growing food, the earliest people. Gathering food and hunting thousands of years ago, people lived by collecting fruits, flowers, honey, wild grains, and edible tubers and roots that grow naturally in the forests. Even to hunt, the hunters and need to know the hunted animals very well. Where does it spend different parts of the day? The earliest people over many generations had learnt about all these things and taught them to their children. Settled life, when people began growing plants, they had to stay in the same place for a long time, looking after the plants, watering, weeding, driving away animals and birds till the grains ripened. When staying at one place became invisible, they constructed huts of stone, wood, mud, and drained grass. Archaeologists believe that around 5,000 years ago, hunters of these areas began to rear cattle. They were probably set of fire on festival days, causing the ash mounds. Such ash mounds are found in Kurnool, Mahabubnagar, and Anantapuram districts. After a few thousand years, many of these people also started cultivating crops and settled down in villages. Hunter-gatherer, stone tools, microliths, nomads, shared living, domestication, herders, settled life, Neolithic archaeologists, Pordo agriculture. Fire, the discovery of fire by the early people brought about great changes in their lives. Archaeologists are people who study the past by digging up old places where people lived and taking out remains of their lives like tools, bones, pots, buildings, etc. Hunter-gatherers in our times, even now, several groups of people live by hunting and gathering food in different parts of the world. Some tools today we use machines, tractors, and tools made of steel. Settled life down, people began growing plants. They had to stay in the same place for a long time, looking after the plants, watering, weeding, driving away animals and birds till the grain ripened. Domestication, people usually select these plants and animals that give food yields but not prone to disease. Seeds of such crops are settled and used for sowing in this next season. Nomadic life, the earliest people used to live in small groups in the caves or under trees or rocks. They had not built houses. Actually, they led a mobile life. Shared living, we saw that the early people lived in small groups and led nomadic life. Settled life, under people began growing plants. They had to stay in the same place for a long time, looking after the plants. Thank you.